G'day, g'day. And how you going?
That's a blast from the past.
Isn't it? Was that a Peter Russell Clark ad? No?
No, but I think he used to say g'day, g'day.
Yeah, g'day, g'day.
G'day, g'day.
And how you going?
No, it's Peter. G'day, Russell. G'day, Clark.
It is Mel and Monty for your blast from the pre-corona past potty, where we'll go back and visit something that happened pre-corona times. And it can literally be just before corona, but we have been delving right back into the archives of things.
Yes.
Which is truly fabulous. And as we go through them, it just stirs up those feelings of when you're a kid. It's so divine.
Oh, my God.
On a side note, have I told you I went to Peter Russell Clark's house for lunch once?
No, you did not.
Yeah. And I remember like his house just it was so eclectic and odd. And he had a peacock at his house.
Like a taxidermy one?
No,
like
a real one.
Yeah, like so it was stuffed.
No,
we mean a real
one.
live one?
Yes, a live one, like walking around. And then also his wife made beetroot soup. I was like 8. And the other girls I was there with said, it's cow's blood soup.
Did you ask him, where's the cheese?
Where's the cheese?
Oh, my God. Hang on. I want to know the circumstances around this.
My stepdad worked with him. My stepdad made the commercials.
Wow.
Yeah,
Was he
I know,
responsible for all those outtakes leaking? Have you seen that video?
He was a piece of work, wasn't he?
Funny. It's
Too
a funny
funny.
video.
Okay, so we are doing commercials today. And because when you're a kid, you would just have to sit through them.
Yep.
All the time. Or you'd have to get up, walk over to your telly and turn it.
Yes.
Early days. Or then there'd be
remote.
Then a remote came in and that was like.
These are going to take you right back to your childhood lounge room.
Yeah, okay.
You're going to feel those feelings.
And I know there's quite a few people like my sister-in-law listens to this, Abby, and she's a bit younger than us. So often I'll be like, did you understand that? She's like, nah, not at all. Anyway, so today might be a bit like that for you, but I do wholeheartedly suggest that you stick around. The last two that we're going to play are so hectic. So we're going to tease them out until the end, like unbelievable. All right, so let's begin with this one. So this one, Mel, is early 80s.
Yep.
Okay, and here it is. This is long too, by the way.
Sail, 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 sail. Print, 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 print. Swim, 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 swim. Skate, 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 skate. Talk, 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 talk. Shoot, 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 shoot. Ski, 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 ski. Twang, 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 twang. Walk, walk, walk. Walk, walk. Go, 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 go.
Go, gallop, run, shuffle.
Donkey go, cycle, hit. Sway, wriggle, paddle, sit. Humpty go, handle me. Stretch, 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 stretch.
Oh, it keeps going.
Sit, 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 sit. Trot, 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 trot. Splash, 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 splash. Hit, 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 hit. Bounce, 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 bounce.
Oh my God, here we go. It's coming to an end, guys.
Play, 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 play. Be in it. Today, live more of your life. Be in it, yeah.
Okay, so this was a government advertising campaign to get people more healthy and active, right? Which I actually think they should bring back, minus the fat shaming of poor Norm.
Norm. So Norm was
Norm?
the fat Norm, and his skinny wife in cartoon form were the face of the Life Be In It campaign. And so, okay, so here's one more. These ads are a minute long. Like no ads are a minute long now.
No.
And how like even playing this, I'm like, shivers. Should we play the whole thing to you? So just relax, okay, during it, because
I know
I find myself getting itchy during them.
Do you?
Yeah. Do you?
You're conscious of time of this though.
Yeah, I am. But also I've realised that I just. Like we're actually choosing. We used to hate sitting through commercials and never would we sit through them now, and we're doing a whole show based on it.
But these commercials, the Life Be In It ones were good, like cartoons.
Yeah. Okay, so here's Norm's wife, fat shaming Norm. Here you go, sitting on the couch. The big old sloth.
There's something on telly I want you to watch, Norm.
Well, that's a turn-up. The More or Less diet.
What you eat has a great effect on your health. The More or Less diet encourages you to eat more of those foods that are beneficial to good health and less of those foods that are low in nutrition.
Eat more breads and cereals. Eat more breads and cereals. Eat more fruit and vegetables. Eat more fruit and vegetables. And be more active.
Are you listening to that, Norm?
Sure.
What?
Oh, I said more.
Eat less fat. Eat less
Yes, yes.
What?
I said less.
For a copy of the More or Less diet, write to the Food and Nutrition
Right to as well.
Isn't it so fun? Well, don't you remember even at the end of Hey Hey It's Saturday, if you wanted to write to them, it was like P.O. Box,
Yeah.
whatever, Richmond 3121?
Right, if you want to get information on this, because there was no email, no internet.
No.
Wow.
But that was so of the time. The wife was nagging the husband to get off the couch. He always had like a beer in his hand or like a can in his hand.
Yeah. Get off me fucking ball sack. I've been at work all day. And where's me fucking dinner? All right. This one I loved when I was younger.
Okay.
I loved it. Here we go.
I want my clothes off. I want my bath and the water. I want my Mr. Matey. I want my fun bath, please.
Now there's Mr. Matey and Miss Matey.
We love our mateys.
Eventually old Mrs. Matey came in, didn't she?
How long's it been since you had a bubble bath?
I don't even have a bath in this house.
Yeah, baths for me are overrated. I could never wash myself in a bath.
Oh, it just felt a bit dirty, didn't it? But if you
Gross.
don't have a bath in your house, because we're renting this house and it's so strange, it's such a big house, but there's no bath in it. All I want is a bath.
Really?
I just want a bath because I can't have one. Never would I normally go to a bath, but I'm like, geez, it'd be nice to have a bath or to get the boys in the bath just to chill,
Yeah.
you know? Anyway.
Yeah. Mr. Matey.
I want my, in my head I remember it different. I thought he said, I want my Mr. Matey, please.
Yeah.
I wonder if there was a different one as
Maybe
well.
there was, but that was iconic.
Iconic, just a little shit.
Matey.
It reminds me of my kids just yelling out like that. Then there was
Everyone's
this gorgeous little girl that you hands down remember this if you grew up in the 80s as well.
You know what I really don't like? Peanut butter with oil on top. It's horrible and mucky. That's why I love Kraft peanut butter. It's never oily or dry, and it's so easy to spread all the way to the bottom of the jar. Mmm.
Kraft peanut butter, smooth or crunchy, but never dry or oily.
Even the voice sounds old, you know?
Listen, again, this is where everything started going downhill in the 80s.
Why?
I mean, you know what? I don't like peanut butter with oil on top, so let's just make it hydrogenated vegetable oil. Like you need to have oil at the top of peanut butter. You know, like so you get the actual oil from the peanuts instead of putting that shit, whatever they used to put in it, that it was, remember you'd eat it and there was just nothing.
Well,
It
there's
was-
still not in that Kraft stuff. I get like the real peanut butter, which is expensive.
Yeah.
It's like $9 a jar, but it
Yeah.
is a lot of oil in there.
Of course.
So that's what it would have been before all preservatives and stuff
That's
came in.
right.
So the little shit's complaining. She fucked us, that little girl. It's all her fault.
I'm telling you, the 80s was the unhealthiest decade. Everything went shit. Everything went to shit in the 80s. It did.
You're right. Hey, remember these? These, I just remember, was so delicious. And we had a milk bar around the corner from, we lived with our grandparents for a little while. My mum, my sister and I, and there was a milk bar around the corner that we would walk around and get one of these.
I'm going to bite on my chomp.
Chomp.
Munch all the chalk.
Chomp.
Chew that smooth caramel too.
Chomp.
And now Chomp has a mate. It's joined by the great tasting strawberry chomp for you.
Chomp. New strawberry. Chomp. New strawberry. Chomp, 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 chomp. Choose the chomp that's right for you. Chomp's for 30 cents.
30 cents.
Incredible.
30 cents for a chomp.
You legitimately can't buy anything for 30 cents anymore.
No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh my God.
You had a milk bar. How much were your chomps?
Oh, I don't remember, but I do remember the whole mixed bag of lollies for 20 cents. And you got a shit ton of lollies.
Oh, you used to get 2 for 1 cent. Remember Sherbies?
Oh my God.
The tiny little ones?
Yeah, I do.
Don't say you didn't like them.
No, I liked them. I was just always more of a chocolate person than lollies.
You know what? One of my favourite combos is like a freckle or like a caramel one, the same shape
The
as
whirl
like
things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you put it with like, I know this is controversial, but like a strawberries and cream lolly. The combo together
I
of a
remember
piece
that.
of chocolate and a strawberries and cream, or just a raspberry lollies. The combo is so magical.
Look, if I was going to eat a lolly, I'd go a snake.
Yeah, snake's great. Ellen's gotta
Yellow
be Ellen.
snake. Yellow snake.
No.
Never green, never the black curranty looking
It's
one.
got to be red all the way.
No. Yellow, orange, red. I can go a red, but yeah, never green.
No, I
never
wouldn't go. No, not
and
for
never
green.
the dark red one, like the burgundy one.
Oh, yeah, but that's not in a Ellen's lollies pack.
Isn't it?
Don't think so. Sure. Oh, maybe it is. No, I definitely would go that and the red.
Oh my God. You know what I love? A scorched almond.
That is to go with your fucking dark chocolate.
What?
It's again.
Do you think it's bogan?
I don't think it's bogan. I think it's in line with rum and raisin ice cream, dark chocolate, and a scorched almond.
But see, I'd never have fruit and nut.
No, fruit and nut's good though. Fruit and nut's good. I wouldn't choose it.
That has got the ingredients that you just listed off. Rum and raisin has like raisins in it. So
I know, but
so you've just fused the two things you've bagged me for and put it in a block of chocolate. And you're like, yeah, but that's okay.
Rum and Cadbury fruit and nuts actually quite good, but I still wouldn't go for that. But the fact that out of the plethora of treats that are available, you said you love a scorched almond.
I love a scorched almond. I love a coconut ruff.
Yeah, I like a coconut wrap.
God, never into the mint patty.
Wow, mint patty was ludicrous.
No. Oh, yum.
I loved a peppy crisp too.
Peppermint crisp. I'm not even into minty things, but I loved peppermint crisp.
Yeah. On top of a pav too. My nan would always chop it up and put it on top of a pav.
Course.
Okay, now here we go into Hectic Town, right? So these were, I actually personally slightly remember one of these ads, but not the other.
Yeah.
But remember back in the early 80s and probably into the early 90s, everyone was so petrified of AIDS.
Yes.
Do you remember Ryan White, the Ryan White story?
Yes.
That haunted me so badly.
Yeah, that was very, very sad.
It was of a little boy and they made a movie out of him as well. And he was friends with Michael Jackson too.
Was he? Mm.
Michael Jackson reached out to him back then, which was like awesome, but maybe not that awesome.
No.
Anyway, so Ryan had a blood transfusion at the hospital and ended up getting AIDS, and just the bullshit that little boy went through because he was, everyone was so scared because they thought it was only gay people.
Yeah.
And how he was just, parents wouldn't let kids in the same class as him or anything like that, and he ended up dying. So now AIDS, I remember when my mum was going through treatment, her oncologist was like, we're never going to cure cancer, but we want to get it to the point of where it is with AIDS. We can't cure AIDS, but we can manage it and you can live a really long, healthy life with AIDS now because they've got, stuff for it to help do that. But it was so petrifying before that was available.
I have the most ridiculously ignorant question. Why was it such a thing amongst like the gay community? I was trying to figure this out the other night and I was like, is it because anal sex there's more chance of blood? Like a rip?
Is it only? Yeah, well, I don't even know.
Was it that? Because
I just completely speaking out with no education, possibly more promiscuous sex.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like
there might have just been, more there would be more higher partners than in a, generally speaking, higher amount of partners, more promiscuous sex, and I don't know. I don't know.
My God. Well, you
okay,
know what?
here we go.
Yeah.
You ready?
This
ad was on, okay, and now if you obviously can't see this. This was people standing down the end of like a dark room with all
it was like a bowling, the people with the pins.
The people with the pins, and then there was a Grim Reaper bowling at them. Okay, listen to this.
At first, only gays and IV drug users were being killed by AIDS. But now we know every one of us could be devastated by it. The fact is, over 50,000 men, women, and children now carry the AIDS virus. That in 3 years, nearly 2,000 of us will be dead. that if not stopped, it could kill more Australians than World War II. But AIDS can be stopped, and you can help stop it. If you have sex, have just one safe partner, or always use condoms. Always.
So hectic.
This ad terrified. It was so scary.
Yeah.
And if you watch it, like the ad is literally this bowling ball taking out these mannequins, really, because they start off as normal people, but the way the ball takes them out.
That last one's the best though.
The lady with the baby.
Mum holding a baby and she just fucking throws the baby.
Oh my
and
God.
They both get
and the
knocked
baby
out.
does a flip. And on YouTube, where we found this this clip, it was the comments are gold. And someone wrote, "This scared me so much that I didn't have sex in 1987. I was 8 at the time." It was just so full on, but it really started the whole safe sex movement.
Oh, it did, 'cause
contraception,
everyone was
condoms.
paranoid about it. Because also remember you used to do things where you'd go, you want to be blood sisters? If you got a cut
Yes.
and then AIDS was around, you're like, no chance. Oh my God. Like,
And when
could
we were
get
at
AIDS.
school, we were so stupid. Like, remember that, oh no, can't share drinks, AIDS or
Yeah.
whatever, like people thought. And there was always one person that's like, it can't be transmitted through saliva.
Yeah, it was my
You
friend
can-
'cause her
you can
mum was a
kiss
nurse.
someone. You can
Yeah.
kiss someone and you're fine.
You'd have to have a bucket of the saliva.
Yes.
Anyway, here's another ad that was just a nice scare tactic for everyone back in the 80s. This was the second AIDS ad that was circulating.
What's AIDS?
Ask your father, darling.
Why? Has he got it?
Read this brochure on talking to your children about AIDS.
Terry,
Yeah?
what's safer sex?
Talking dirty on the phone?
Oh, Terry.
Discover how to enjoy safer sex.
They say someone got AIDS from a cup.
Who said?
Only joking.
AIDS, the facts everyone should know.
Hey, Vicky, I've got a condom.
You know how to use it?
Sure.
Well, now all you need is someone to use it with.
Everything you ever wanted to know about condoms. These and other AIDS brochures are available from Medicare, Social Security offices, and Commonwealth and State Health Departments.
I reckon Vicky, as if you'd turn down that. Oh, sexy. Oh, Vicky, I know how to use a condom.
Oh my God.
So good. You've got to, honestly, you've got to look them up. We almost have to put them up on the site.
I think, yeah.
Let's put them up. We'll
do
put them up
something,
on showandtellonline.com.au and you can go. You got to just go to watch those petrifying ads because everyone would. The ads were on like that all the time.
Yeah,
so you'd
they
just
were.
be sitting watching Hey Hey It's Saturday. Next thing you're like, well, we're all fucked. We're all getting AIDS.
So I definitely the Grim Reaper one. That second one, I reckon that would have been past our bedtime. They would have played that. Like that might have been a 9:30 onwards.
Mum,
ad.
what's AIDS? Ask your father.
Does he have it? Well, I fucking hope not.
So good. Hey, we're out of here. Thanks for listening in once again. God, you're bloody legends.
Thank you.
In all seriousness, how deliciously delightful. And we get such a tickle fest out of knowing you guys are listening.
We do.
What sick fucks that it actually does. Like we get something out of knowing people are listening.
I know, but that's just,
It's
you know,
very
us knowing that.
egotistical, isn't it?
No, I think it's just, acknowledging the fact that we're just not talking to each other like normal. We don't even, you imagine like every time we have a conversation, we just put on our headphones and crank up the mic. Hey, how are you? Well, that's sort of what it's like, really.
It is. It's weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you. Love that you are rating on iTunes. If you can take a second to do it, that would be so sweet. Thank you. Write a comment. We read them all. Read all of your messages that you send in. So keep them coming. Show and Tell online. And we'll be back in your ears on Thursday. Oh.
In your ears, not your rears.
Hey, boom chish. Good one.
Bye.